She rejected him during date, and he rejected her politely. Is it 1-1? I think it's 1-1. Yes. But let me tell you, don't take rejection as a bad thing. Yes, sometimes rejection can come in a good form, in a bad form like this, but in a good way in the end. Yes, maybe a better person is coming for you than her. Somebody that is better than her. So don't take rejection the wrong way. Just take it as one of those things and move on. So I have 7 tips of how, when you see something like this, just tap yourself, better thing is coming, and move on. Number 1, the power of self-respect in rejection. Have you seen? Like I said, rejection is not just about being turned down. It's about how you handle it. The way he responded shows that self-respect is key in during dating and lifetime. Yes. So if somebody rejects you, like I said earlier, it's not the end of the road. Tap your back, just like this guy, just like this person, and move on. Better thing is coming on the way. It's ahead of you. Number 2, why rejection can be a blessing in disguise. I told you earlier, some rejection can be a blessing in disguise. Yes, it comes in a form like this, the way this lady did. You understand, the way this girl did, but it's a good thing at the end. So some rejection is a blessing in disguise. Don't forget that. Sometimes rejection is redirection. Are you hearing? Rejection is redirection. What if he was the perfect what if he was the perfect man for her, but she failed to see it? Are you listening? The way he handled it shows he knows his worth, and which makes him even more attractive. Wonderful. I will give applause to that guy. He politely rejects her without he just raised his chin up, tapped his back, and said, my worth, you don't know. I'm the best for you, but you don't see it. So I move on because the better one is in the front. I love that. Number 3, the act of polite rejection, a lesson for everyone. Instead of being bitter, like I said earlier, instead of being, grumbling, sobering, and doing all that, brace yourself. Don't be bitter. He chose to reject her back in a polite way. This teaches us that rejection doesn't have to be cruel. You can decline someone with grace and class. Are you seeing? You can just decline self-worth with grace, with class, because that person, she does not see what you're seeing. Since she's not seeing a better person than her is coming your way. That is what it means. So with class, it does not need to end with quarrel or with any kind of, resentment and all that. No. Brace yourself, raise your chin, and just move on, tap your back. Number 4, how men and women handle rejection differently. Yes. How men and women, they handle rejection is very, very different. Men are often expected to take rejection silently. Like I said in my videos, men, you people should start talking. You people should stop keeping quiet. Talk. Your silence, I know, is enough, but in this world, you need to talk out. Voice out, because women, they talk. They voice out. That is why people always go for women more, because their own, they don't keep it in. Let's continue. Like I said, how men and women handle rejection differently. Men are often expected to take rejection silently. But when the roles are reversed, it hits differently. This scenario teaches us that confidence and emotional intelligence matters. Yes. Yes, our women, as you see them, if it's the other way around, like I said earlier, the woman, she will do so many things. She will abuse you. She will do that. She will do this. But you see this man with class, with what? Since she's not seeing it, he just politely rejected her too. Wow. Number 5. Why playing hard to get can backfire. My women, when you're doing all those your shakara, you're doing all those your things, always know that it can backfire. Oh. Some people, they are not into all those mess. As they say it, many men, as they say it, if you're into that, they move on. Just like this classy man politely rejected her too. So those you're hard to get should play it down a bit. Yes. Some people reject others assuming they will come crawling back. But confidence is attractive. And when he rejects her after, it showed he wasn't desperate, turning the tables completely. Are you seeing? He's not desperate to get her. He does not scroll back to say, oh, you're doing hard to get. Okay, now let me wait. Let me do this. No. He's a classy man. He's a classy person. You just move on. So when you're doing your hard to get, be thinking back. People are different. Number 6, rejection and the law of attraction. What this story teaches us, people who know their worth don't chase validation. When he rejected her back, it was a perfect example of what? How confidence shifts the dynamics of attraction. Wow. Are you seeing? When he rejected her politely, his confidence is so high. His self-worth. He know what who he is. He know what he can be in the next 5 years. She's not seeing it, right? So politely, he rejected her too and move on. The last but not the least, number 7, the hidden lesson. Who you reject today may be who you regret tomorrow. Like I said earlier, my women, is in both ways, men and women. But today we're talking about the woman that rejected him. It's in both ways. Know how you do. If you reject somebody without knowing this person, you might regret tomorrow. Life is unpredictable. The same person you dismiss today may become the one you wish you hadn't overlooked. This teaches us to be mindful of how we treat others. Have you seen? In all, what am I trying to say? My ladies, anyhow you're doing, be mindful of how you do things. Because the person you dismiss today, it might be the person you will regret tomorrow. And I know that time, it don't late. Another person that sees his worth, that knows who he is, has already gained ground. That time, don't go and do side chick. Don't go and be doing, I want you, I need you, all those things. It's late. All those your shakara then. You should be careful. Anything you're doing, know that life is a lesson. So be sure of who what you want first, and be sure of who you're dealing with, and be sure before doing your hard to get. So at this point, if you've liked what you've heard and it has happened to you, please drop it in the comment section for others to learn from your story too. This is your Lady Reminisce Relationship Talks. This is where we build our marriages with ease, one love story at a time. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for watching my videos. See you in my next video. God bless you. Bye for now. Bye.